After several years of delay due to the COVID pandemic, God used the Spiritual Leadership Asia Conference 2023 at the SMX Center in Manila to encourage and equip ministry leaders throughout the region of Asia. Pastor Paul Chappell led a team of 30 conference speakers, who were pastors, missionaries, and business leaders from America, Australia, and the Philippines. Naranjan Sindwaraj and Kevin Folger worked with several Manila area pastors to coordinate and help host the conference. On Sunday, February 26th, conference speakers spread throughout the Philippines to preach in local Baptist churches and encourage pastors and believers to be faithful in their service to the Lord. On Monday, more than 300 missionary delegates arrived for a Missions Connect dinner. Pastor Chappell brought a mission-centered message. Missionaries, guest speakers, and Christian businessmen enjoyed a meal together and a time of burden sharing, goal setting, and prayer together before the conference began. Tuesday evening was the official opening service of Spiritual Leadership Asia Conference. 10,000 attendees gathered for the evening services, including delegates from 61 countries. Dozens of churches coordinated to provide powerful music through a 400-voice choir and 300-piece orchestra. Attendees were moved and inspired by the overwhelming experience of singing and worshiping together with so many international believers. A group of students from West Coast Baptist College also provided special music in the services. The preaching of God's Word was the centerpiece of the conference. Powerful messages were preached in morning and evening services, challenging believers to live for Christ and serve Him with their lives. Each service also included a challenge to consider the great spiritual need in Asia and the 5.4 billion souls who need to be reached with the gospel. Wednesday and Thursday morning and afternoon were full of ministry workshop sessions. Thousands of Christian workers were equipped and trained on specific topics related to soul winning, discipleship, missions, church planting, and a host of practical ministry subjects. Each day there was a dedicated season of prayer for the spiritual needs of Asia. In addition to the services and ministry workshop sessions, thousands of teens from the Manila area gathered in the afternoons for youth rallies, where they enjoyed games and were challenged to surrender their lives to God's call and purpose. Wednesday afternoon, General John Teichert helped to host a panel with officials from the Philippine National Police on reaching the law enforcement communities for Christ in Asia. Striving Together publications distributed thousands of books, discipleship, and Sunday school curriculum, and other Christian growth resources. Every pastor in attendance was given free local language Bibles provided by Spiritual Leadership Asia's Bible Distribution Project. At the conclusion of the conference, more than 200 people surrendered to full-time Christian ministry, and countless others made important spiritual decisions to allow God to use them in a greater way. Continue to pray for the spiritual needs in the region of Asia and the 5.4 billion souls that God has called us to reach there.